All right, welcome to another episode of What's Good, Cheyenne. And I'm your host, JP Fluellen, and this is Curtis Laggy.
Hey, hey, hey.
Well, we decided that we were going to do kind of a fun episode this time. There's a fun little tool in Cheyenne that's the interactive map where you can kind of see what's going on, like what's being built. If you've ever driven around and being like, dang, what's going on there? Like, I didn't even know they were doing construction right there.
What the heck's
So
this? Yeah.
we're going to do a kind of a special episode where we are just going to pull up the interactive map and click around and talk about things and just, give you some comments on kind of what our thoughts are of how many coffee shops, does it take to run a city? Apparently like 30 because, everybody is low on caffeine apparently. So yeah, good times. So let's do this thing. All right, let's check it
I
out.
make my own coffee. I make my own tea. I'm a cheapskate.
Uh,
I'm also very picky about the taste. So I want to taste a very certain way. So I make my own.
All right, so here we go. So it turns out that it looks like there's a new Dickies coming to Cheyenne.
Oh,
Uh,
there's already one ball.
that is going to be the construction is going to be on the back side of the Frontier Mall.
Okay.
So according to the latest updated projects from the various reputed sources, that there is a new Dickies coming in. Looks like the permits are under review. Don't see why that shouldn't get approved. I know I can eat more barbecue. I don't know about you guys, but I love me some barbecue. So the cool thing about this is that it has kind of the highlights of some of the things on the left-hand side of this map, and then you can actually go down and just travel around.
Well, let's go to Pershing over there by Airport Parkway. And say, well, what the heck are they building over there?
So Pershing,
To be a gas station.
or if you're new to Cheyenne, Pershing.
Yeah.
Pershing. Let's go to Pershing.
That's how some of the that's how some of your GPSs always say it sometimes too.
Right. Hello, turn right. It's Pershing Boulevard.
Another one's funny is Nation Way.
I know, right? Oh, yeah.
Nation.
Right here. What is this one? A Ziggy's Coffee is going in
Oh.
of Pershing and Airport Road. Right next to, I think there's a dry cleaners over there and a few other on. And then there's the Dairy Queen, he's busy.
That's where in the summertime the line's out in the street.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, I can still love me some soft serve ice cream and dipped in chocolate.
Oh, the hot fudge shake, you got to get at Dairy Queen.
Rolled in crunch coat. But sometimes they don't let you do that. Depends on how stuffy the staff are over there. So you just never know.
Nope.
Let's see.
Because I was driving by that one in Pershing, I think, what they're building something here. It used to be a gas station. Of course, they were required to take the tanks out, so they did from underground, and they're building something there. It's something little. So I thought, I told my wife, I'll bet you that's a coffee shop. It's like we don't have coffee shops in Cheyenne.
No. Looks like there's a Take 5 oil change going in. Must be like a Jiffy Lube over there.
I actually know how to change my own oil, but I don't know what to do with the old oil.
I'll get my oil checked, every 5 years. That's what the doctor keeps telling me.
There you go.
We'll get your checked. Because everybody wants to live to be a million years old, so you got to do that from time to time.
I'm almost there.
And then we have a Les Schwab coming in. If you're not familiar with that, it's like a tire and auto repair place that.
Oh, okay.
So you can get oil changes and stuff there too. So we're getting a new oil change place and another oil change place, like right next to each other. Somebody didn't check the map, Curtis. somebody did not check what was going on in Cheyenne. That's why you need to stay tuned to this show, because if you want to know what's good in Cheyenne, then stay here.
We
Uh,
tell.
yeah, one of the funny things about new businesses, and if you're listening, weigh in on this, but one of the downfalls to new businesses, especially if it's like not a franchise, is that when you are going into opening up a business, you go in as cheap as humanly possible. I see this all the time. And small towns get very excited very easily, but you also become very forgettable very quickly. And if you come in, with a new business and, it looks like, you put up your little banner sign, and you throw some balloons on the outside of your new business, but you don't really do any advertising, then
Yeah.
you're there and they're like, oh, I didn't even know we had that, even though you've been open for a year. And that's the last thing you want to hear is, I didn't know you were in town. No, and spend the money. Marketing works. People need to know,
Yeah.
because if they don't know you, they can't flow you. And they're,
Especially on social media.
yeah, viral marketing, just do it. YouTube, social, all that stuff is free. So
Yeah. Yeah,
hire
exactly.
like $5 an hour. Hire a teenager to just post all over the internet for you when you're starting a new business.
Yeah.
And
They'll use their phone, but because they don't know how to use computers, they just know phones.
the thing too is like using different online advertising platforms like YouTube, and apparently YouTube has agreements with like gaming companies, because I used to do some YouTube videos, and I was hearing from parents that my YouTube videos would show up on their kids' games.
Huh.
Uh,
And-
and it's inexpensive compared to TV or radio,
oh
um,
yeah.
especially unless you're buying like the cheap, times when like after 6 o'clock when people are not necessarily coming home from work and stuff like that. But if you're gonna pay for the premium times of the day, 3 to 5, or like from 6 to 9 when people are coming and going from work, that might be a little bit pricey. But if you're gonna pick all the other times, when people are just randomly driving around town or going to the grocery store or go get some dinner, you can usually pick up some of those spots for much less money. So that's exciting. It's
Yeah. And that's where the advertisement's going. If you watch the presidential campaign, which is going on right now, most of them are doing blog interviews, YouTube advertisements, social media, more than they are network television and national radio.
Yep. So and a lot of people now are getting rid of cable, so doing advertising on the regular cable stations is not going to get it done. I know you can advertise on Hulu. You can pay for ads there. People are using that. I don't know. So at some point, I think Netflix is going to start having commercials, because it's going to be more and harder to be sustainable as more and more people are cutting the cord, and then they're also cutting subscription services. So if your
Yeah.
subscription service isn't cutting the mustard, if you don't have bigger budget projects or like 900,000 series, then people are just going to get rid of you, and you're going to become forgettable. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. Yeah, we're getting a new bank because we need those. We need more banks. FNBO Bank, building a new one there right next to City Brew. Just see what
Okay.
else is exciting that we're getting.
Any more restaurants? We don't have very many.
Oh, we have all of these coffee shops that are coming. So it's very, very interesting.
Days. Cheyenne coffee.
Yeah. So we're supposed Dutch Brothers Coffee, and Ziggy's, another coffee shop. We
Uh,
had a Scooters open on the south side
nice.
of Cheyenne. They're right off of South Greeley Highway. So so there's no chance that you could throw a stone and not hit a coffee shop. I'm just telling you right now. So you better, you
Yeah.
know,
What's the drop of coffee? I don't get it.
I love. I know, right? Like, I don't know what's going on with this whole coffee situation.
Yeah. Why do they need so much coffee all the time?
I know.
Just in the mornings. That's
Oh, and we need another Maverick. I'm just telling you right now, like if we don't
yeah.
have
We have three now.
Cheyenne, then we are not on the map. Um, what was it? I think I heard Sinclair got bought out.
Huh?
Hear that?
Huh? I didn't hear that. I'm surprised there's not more Taco Johns going around town.
Sheen on this. Sinclair gets maybe they got purchased by Maverick.
Yeah, because we have three Mavericks in Cheyenne right now.
Well, that's old. Holly Frontier buys Sinclair. Or maybe they bought the gas stations.
So that's kind of proof right there that they're even saying Cheyenne is growing. There's more and more people moving to Cheyenne. A lot of them from Colorado or even New Mexico. I've had a lot of people I've been showing houses to from them.
Or maybe it was Come and Go. I think maybe Come and Go got bought by Maverick.
Yeah, I don't see any more come and goes around town.
Yep, Maverick.
There we go.
This Come and Go is purchased by the Kraus Group by Maverick, a Salt Lake City-based company. So yeah, this literally just happened 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
So goodbye, Come and Go. Hello, Maverick. Although I will tell you, like my experience is much better at Maverick. I feel like it's a little bit more upper class. You know,
Remember Mini Mart? I miss Mini Mart.
Mini Mart. The only time I went to Mini Mart was when they used to have video games back in the day.
Well, then there's still 7-Eleven, but just not in Cheyenne. I want a Slurpee, but I guess some SOL.
Hmm. I think 7-Eleven changed their name to 9-11 because everyone was having an emergency.
That could be. I know they're in Colorado.
Gotcha.
Fort Collins, I've seen them.
Looks like we got some new fourplexes going on. What else we got?
There's a
Green.
lot of apartment complexes going up. I mean, I've seen one along Converse when I drive way out there towards Story. Yeah, there's a lot of them they're building up there. There's some over on Pershing. That's I think they're actually renting now. They got several of them over there as well.
So if you're looking to move to Cheyenne, I think there's going to be plenty of housing. Like we have a ton of
We
housing.
have we
So
have plenty of room.
tons, tons.
A few extra towels and everything. Come on over.
Going on the south side here. Got some new developments going in. We got the Rocking A at Sweetgrass, the Maltese Cross, Sweetgrass subdivision. One large park, two lots for fire station, and two open spaces.
Yeah, I was showing a video tour of a new house yesterday on my YouTube channel, and a lot of people are seeing it already. So there's an interest in it because I labeled it. Just because it's rural doesn't mean it's farm or ranch, which it's not. It's just a nice house out there. But it,
I
if
heard
you
a rumor. I don't know if you've been able to confirm this or not either, but I heard a rumor that we were supposed to get in a hotel and casino down by the um oh, yep, here it is right here. Off track. Yep, down South Cheyenne.
we're like Deadwood.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's what is it called? The games of skill is what they're calling it, so that you can get around the casino laws.
Okay, all right.
I
Well,
don't.
while I was in Deadwood, because I worked at a radio station over there, K Sky.
It,
I love the address 666 Main Street, Deadwood.
hmm?
But they told us up there, at least when you're going to the slot machines, say you want to spend $5. Yeah, $5 and quarters. Put that in your right pocket. Put all your winnings in your left pocket. When your right pocket's empty, you're done. Don't spend your winnings. That way you get to keep your winnings. You can go buy some food at the casino. Because usually casinos have really good food there.
But that's like if your winnings outweigh your losings.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, instead of eating steak dinner, you're gonna be eating McDonald's instead. So
I think my best I had $5 and I got 40. So I was pretty happy. That's my record.
Very nice. All right, man. I think that covers today's episode. You know,
Yeah.
interactive map is kind of fun. You can click all over and see what's going on in Cheyenne without having to call anyone or drive
Exactly.
around town.
Helps you snoop.
Mm-hmm. You know, so I know Snoop Dogs would appreciate that too.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna look at them because I'm always every time I drive by, it's like you said, I think, what are they building there? Wish I knew. Sometimes they have a sign, sometimes they don't.
Yeah. And sometimes I feel like a nut, and sometimes I don't too.
There you go. Ugh.
All right, man. So if people want to know
Dude.
in Cheyenne and what's good, how can people get a hold of you, Curtis?
Many ways. They can call my direct line, call or text 307-286-0729. My email is Curt Lackey Homes. That's Curt with a C-U-R-T, Lackey, L-A-C-K-E-Y, Homes, plural, Curt Lackey Homes at gmail.com. And check out my website, CurtLackeyHomes.com, and check out my YouTube as well. YouTube, Curt Lackey Homes.
I'm hearing a theme here. I'm hearing
Yeah.
a yeah. I'm not
You see a pattern?
awesome. And if people want to know what's going on over here at Real, you can just get a hold of me at 307-772-1184, or you can Google me, JP Flu Ellen. That's flu, like you got the flu, and
Yeah.
like Ellen DeGeneres, Adam
Yeah.
and you get
Yes. Just think of sick Ellen. There you go.
at the flu. That's right. And you
Yeah.
can into the Google machine. You can find me anywhere. I'm on Zillow. I'm on Google. I'm on Realtor.com. On anywhere that homes are sold. And also, you can go to my main website, which is TitanREteam.com, or you can just hit me up, give me a phone call, 307-772-1184. And remember, if you like this kind of content and there's anything you want us to talk about in Cheyenne or Wyoming for that matter, just hop on our YouTube channel over at Curt Lackey Homes, and you can make your comments there, and we'd be happy to address anything that you'd like to talk about.
Yeah, we
And
will respond.
so much more. And if you like this, please hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode. Peace.